Touring the area where a fire broke out in Joe Rich shows that the most damage was done on the first kilometer of Philpott Road. It has now been 1 week since the fire broke out, and firefighters at the scene seem to think it started right beside the road and winds caused it to jump to multiple spots.
The majority of the activity you'll see, again, the smoke, the odd hot spot, mostly visible at night, really will be in that center area. So there's been a lot of work put in by the forestry crews, by our fire department crews around the homes to ensure that the perimeter of the fire is out and is moved back to a safe distance away from valuable property and from the ability for that fire to grow outside of that. So if you think of it as a circle, we're just trying to make that circle smaller and smaller and smaller towards the center. So those areas in the center would be where you'd see that activity in the fire still. We have a water supply area set up at the bottom of Three Forks Road at Highway 33. We're taking water out of the creek there. That's going to be quite an active area for our trucks. We're actually feeding both fire department trucks as well as Ministry of Forests has brought in water trucks as well.
I believe there's 18 homes that have sprinklers set up on them. These are a higher risk home in the wooded areas. So these sprinklers are set up so they can start them up and they can evacuate the areas and they're not putting themselves at risk. Now, the sprinklers are set up so they wet the area, they bring up the humidity a little bit in the area as well, and any fire that comes along, any sparks or smoldering would hopefully be put out by the moisture. So the other important part is what people can do before they leave or get evacuated is fire smart their house. Anything like a propane tank, and there's one already aside, any fuels that are hazard close to your house or building, move all that away from the house.
For Castanet News, I'm Alana Kelly in Joe Rich.
Communicate with other Castanet readers in our forum section, which can be found in the opinions button in our yellow masthead.